All right, what's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose Iceman V2013 YouTube channel on this Friday night. And yes, the conversation continues about the hate on John Cena. Um, Still, in my eyes, I don't understand why he's hated so much. Everybody's saying, he doesn't put anybody over. He is a disease. He's destroying the WWE. Well, it boggles my mind for the simple fact is why is he the only guy here in the WWE that people are, saying this about? You mean to tell me over all these years, let's go back to the 90s. We could go back to the 80s on up if we wanted to, but let's go back to the 90s. You mean to tell me from 1990 to 2015, John Cena's the only guy that has done what everybody is saying? That he doesn't put over young talent? He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that? Look back. Look back when Shawn Michaels had that WWF title. He didn't want to put over anybody. I mean, the man didn't want to have matches with Vader. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on back then. That's when Shawn did a lot of drugs. He had a lot of issues with drinking as well. But did anybody say that he was a disease? He was the cancer of the company back then? No, I think everybody is saying this about John Cena because there is not enough stars to surround John Cena. Back then in the days, in the 90s, with Shawn Michaels, you had tons of stars. You still did have a lot of stars there. You had The Undertaker there. You had Bret Hart there. I mean, and then shortly thereafter, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shortly thereafter, you had The Rock come in. I mean, there was tons of stars. You had Kane. The WWE just doesn't have that surrounding cast of superstars to surround John Cena. And actually, I shouldn't say to surround John Cena because he's not the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's Seth Rollins. But everybody continues to say John Cena's ruining the WWE, and it's mind-boggling to hear people say this. Yeah, if you don't like the guy, that's fine. But don't make up excuses why you don't like him if the excuses really aren't valid. I mean, people are bitching about his Make-A-Wish being shown on TV. I mean, that wasn't Cena's doing. That wasn't the WWE's doing. That was Make-A-Wish because he had a milestone, his 500th Make-A-Wish, more than any other entertainer, celebrity in the world has ever done. Now, can you blame John Cena for that? No. It's the young kids that want to meet John Cena. It's the young kids that is their hero. I mean, it's mind-boggling. That is the wishes of these young children who may not be around very long, who may have a terminal illness. So for people to complain about John Cena trying to make their life a little more fulfilled before they pass on, that is totally crazy. It's totally crazy. It's outrageous. It really is. If you don't like the man as a wrestler, fine. But don't say he's the cancer of the WWE. He's not really been in the limelight, so to speak. Yeah, he had the U.S. title for 5 months. So what? It was a mid-card. I mean, and then everybody complaining about the Kevin Owens situation. or Cena with Cesaro. You can't have John Cena lose all the time. You just can't. And the WWE wouldn't allow it. They're not going to allow their top merchandise seller to be a loser in the ring 99% of the time. It just isn't going to happen. Now, you got to understand this as well. Randy Orton wants part-time duty. John Cena's 38 years old. Who knows how long he's going to go? He'll go for as long as he can, I'm sure. But I don't see it going a real long time. You got Big Show ready for retirement. You got Kane, who's probably going to retire sometime soon down the road as well. You got The Undertaker, who's retiring probably at WrestleMania next year. Take these guys and take them off the roster right now and think about it. What do you got? Do you think that roster is good enough to carry Monday Night Raw without these guys? Hell no. Hell no. It's got to be a transition. You know, they're not all going to leave at once. But when one leaves, they need to transition other guys. And I've said this before. The WWE is at fault for not making other stars or other guys on the roster bigger and top stars. You got Neville. What are they doing with him? They're making him look like a comic book character. The guy is better than that. You got Kevin Owens. Great on the mic, a great trash talker, very good in the ring. Some may say that, you know, he's not going to go anywhere. And, you know, it's all to do with the booking and whatnot. You know, this is part of the problem. Vince and Triple H don't always see eye to eye. And this is where before, when Vince was doing everything, when he was the mind of the WWE, we never had these kind of problems. Look at all the stars he created. You think it's a coincidence now that the WWE is not creating the stars like they used to? What is the common denominator? Vince McMahon. Okay? But then when you get outside and bring somebody in, although he's within the family, it just, sometimes I don't think the chemistry is there. But people need to realize, everybody thought when CM Punk walked out, they said, who cares? Okay? They said, who cares? You mean to tell me none of you guys that said, who cares, don't miss CM Punk right now? One of the best workers on the mic the WWE's had in many, many years. Look at Seth Rollins. He's got the similarities of CM Punk. He's got the look. He's got the mic skill. He's got the in-ring demeanor. He's got it all. Him, to me, is going to be the future of the WWE. That's Seth Rollins. But the WWE needs to transition him into the guy that's going to take the place of John Cena somewhere down the road. And like I said, you could say what you want about John Cena, but when Cena's gone, when Orton's gone, when The Undertaker's gone, when Kane is gone, when Big Show is gone, the WWE is going to be in some deep, deep trouble. Because if they don't start doing something soon, the product is not going to be all that good. They need to get away from these stupid ass gimmicks they got. Look what they did with Adam Rose. I mean, that was the stupidest gimmick I've seen in years. Look what they did with the man called Fandango. The guy is a good wrestler, but they put a stupid gimmick on him. Where is he now? Damian Sandow just started getting popular. All of a sudden, he's disappeared from TV. Where is he now? The WWE puts a halt to too many pushes that they start that they don't give people a chance. And you know something? You ask people about it, you know what they'll say? Oh, just blame it on John Cena. Yeah, it's always John Cena's fault no matter what. No matter what goes on in the WWE, people fault John Cena. Well, I'll tell you this much. John Cena does a world of good for the WWE on the outside. You can like it, you can hate it, but you got to respect it. And you got to live with it. You don't have to like him in the ring, but you can't fault him for what he does outside the ring. Mind-boggling. Just totally, totally mind-boggling. I am worried about the direction of the WWE at this point in time, um, because it seems they're reaching back into the hat and bringing back older stars to try to make their product better. But there's going to come a time where those older stars aren't going to be able to be sought after and brought back into the ring because they're going to be too damn old. It's a fact. Maybe when Cena and Orton are gone, maybe they'll make special appearances. They'll come back like maybe like The Rock or like Shawn Michaels did. I don't know. I really don't know. And if it does happen, I can see it now. Oh shit, here we go. Here comes John Cena. We haven't seen him in a year, but here comes John Cena. Oh, he's going to be at WrestleMania. What the, Give it up. Like him, hate him, love him. You shouldn't blame the man John Cena. If you want to blame anybody, simple answer, simple solution. Blame the WWE. On that note, this is the Iceman. Peace out. Have yourself a great, great Friday night.